Yo, the track I really wanted, what I really wanted. Boom, there we go. We're here at Red Bull Ring for round 3 of the Premier League. And a single stream. I'll be alright these days, but I've got to separate me leagues so I know, so I don't get them all mixed up. And I heard that this was going to be a tasty one as well around the Red Bull Ring. We have just done Sencor B round 2. So let's get up the replay. Let's just quickly pause that so we can at least get some track info up. I do have to keep doing this every week. Ooh, look at that. Cheeky, ladies and gentlemen. It's cheeky. I'm going to need another spot. No, I'm not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, got enough to get them on. Ladies and gentlemen, look who is here. The Iceman down in 7th place. Down in 7th place. Not where you normally see the Iceman and Rangers, is it? Don't normally see Rangers down the order. Shadow Stalker is here as well in his unlivered Veyron. We shall find out what team he is. If anyone knows, let me know. I would love to know. But it is Luton Town from Fulham, 1st and 2nd. Charlton in 3rd. Notts County, good qualifying in 4th. RCMB rounding out top 5 in 5th. Sven and Newcastle in 6th. Rangers in 7th place, and Shadow Stalker is in 8th. Let's get it on. If anyone knows what Shadow Stalker's livery was, what team he's racing for, I would love to know. Please let me know. We did hear 1, 2 beeps. We have got probably 1, 2 more beeps to go before the lights go out here at Red Bull Ring, and we are straight away already away. The Shadow Stalker in his centre liveried machine, but it's Luton Town and Genio. Fulham down the inside would have been a late move, and they fire each other out wide there. Luton Town giving the place back as well from Genio. Respectful, pretty respectful. I would have carried on with a beef and took a card. Charlton then getting jump on RCMB up into 3rd place. Great camera angles here as we're heading up towards Remus turn 2. Pretty technical. It is over crest. You don't run too wide over that yellow rumble strip. Will fire your car very much sideways as Fulham attacking the back end into turn 3 of Luton Town, going mega defensive. Running deep as well. Just an invitation. It's just a little invitation. Come and tickle me down the inside, son. Ran a little deep, little over the edge, and a free bet for Genio. And what is going on here? Shadow Stalker is now from 7th on the grid, I say 8th on the grid, up to 4th here at Red Bull Ring, and it's tracking the rear wing of Chalk coming under fire from RCMBE. Little shoulder barge there on Shadow Stalker. Welcome to the league, my son. Shoulder barge your way through, a little love tap. All the more welcome. Let's see how Shadow gets on, see if he gets greeted well by rival teams this season. He runs it out wide as well through ring, down a Red Bull Mobile, up towards Castro edge, off a 2nd penalty for Shadow Stalker running wide. Sven will say thank you very much on his slowdown. Best to lose that is into Remus turn 2. Under braking, very easy to lose that, but Newcastle won't need to wait for that. Got an excellent run out of Castro edge, heading down towards turn 2. That move signed, still delivered with the overspeed as well. Notts County in 7th. Rangers in 8th. Not making the progress we thought he would on his racing mediums. Up towards Remus, and no overtake as is. And Shadow still not lost that penalty. Thought he would have lost it pretty early on, Nick. You can trail break and lose that penalty right there. We've seen some of the boys do it loads of times in many leagues. It's easily done. Just got to know. And now under 5 from Dazzler already. I think he's trying to lose it in the corners, trying to break just a little bit low. Yo. There you go. Has it got? No, still not lost it. Fickle. Now under 5 from Rain Celtic. You said it was great win. That's who we're missing, isn't it? Bruce here. Where's Bruce and Celtic? That's what I was thinking of. I was going to lose that. Oh, I keep going about that. I keep forgetting we have a penalty system in place. That's why I said it. Yeah. But just down gear it. Keep the revs up. Just down gear it. Half seconds not that long. We'll maintain pace as well. Gino, Fulham, still leading the way. just leading the way. Luton Town will repay the favour as it goes on the fastest lap. 1:36.287 under the rear wing of Fulham. And Charlton not too far behind either. I heard on the news box today that Pirelli are taking over the tyres in Formula 1 next season. That was pretty cool. There's some new rubber, make the racing just a little bit interesting. Thank you. Should be pretty tasty indeed, Pirelli getting back in there. I wouldn't say no. I won't say no. Where are we next week? Do we know where we are next week? I should have all this clued up, but I literally got in from work, had a shower and all that jazz, and then forgot what I was meant to be doing. So, got tyre squeal all over the shop, and that is Luton Town getting that move done through Pirelli down to Wharf. If that's how you say it, I don't know. This is the home of Max Verstappen, who was crowned 3-time champion on Sunday. It's pretty tasty indeed. And will any of these become a 3-time champion? One may never know. One may never know. It's all to play for. Good running around here. And I've heard Assetto Corsa is getting a graphics update as well. So, might look into that. Not sure you can do the Premier League on Assetto Corsa, but I know you can do your liveries on there, but I don't know what sort of program you use to put your make your liveries look pretty Premier League-esque. Going hanging on to third and on the right tyre on the racing mediums. We'll see how he gets on in race 2. RCMBE picking up 1,000 loyalty points. Sven and Rangers all in the back having a little bit of a fight here as well after that penalty loss. Shadow Stalker is in 8th. Well, Shadow Stalker, he is from the Dazzler's got a penalty as well. That'd be running wide out of turn 1, I would imagine. Pushing it just a little bit too much in that Knox County machine. If this was on GT Sport, you would have been allowed to defend with the penalty, but you wouldn't have been allowed to overtake with it. Ryan McVeigh, how you doing, my friend? We were just talking about the penalty system compared to GT Sport and GT7. I do like it where you get the slowdown on here, although I forgot about it. It's been a while since the comms on here. And compared to GT7, where we used to allow you to defend, but you couldn't overtake until you lost your penalty. So yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty cool indeed. Good racing today. Good racing last week and around St. Quabi. It was pretty interesting. It was good to watch. Nice to see Shadow Stalker in as well. Currently running in 8th place. No slouch at all. After his slowdown penalty, it's a 140.3. And there is the man in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Be alright, lad. And a mad Atart in the Luton Town gaffer. These two put on some shows for us in previous seasons. 1.5 for Giorgio. That's not good. That's not going to help his cause for a victory here this evening in race number 3, as we've seen, but number 1 for him. Some good racing around Red Bull last night. Yeah, it's looking pretty tasty indeed, my friend. This is going to invite Charlton onto the back within at least half a second, depending on how he gets through Pirelli and Wharf up towards Rin. We shall see, but that penalty marker will come up as we exit Wharf, I do believe, and down towards Rin. Probably the slowest part of the circuit, but you're not going to get through your full sequential gearbox. And there we go. There's a chalk. Let's see if it gains on. We know he's going to lose 1.5 seconds. Chalk's 3 attempts down in the second sector as he runs wide on the exit there as well. Luton Town now will pull away. Got a second penalty for Chalk. This, oh, Penalty system around it is a bitch. I mean, we've seen him run wide. Hasn't aided in any way. The second he did make up, he has just lost it and he's riding right above his car bonnet. And it'll be the turn of Standard Liège to get the job done over Rocky Top. Barney don't pick up any more penalties on his way round. And we're only 8 minutes into race 1. Just getting onto the same bit of tarmac, coming through Pastoral Edge's Shadow Stalker. RCMBE is going to get a... Oh, yeah, we've just seen Sven getting a little bit sideways in his fight with Rangers. And Knox County still hanging on the back of that Rangers machine. Just getting a little bit spread, the front view. Might have to add a bit of fresh air as well, nowhere to go. Glowing up them front brakes. We did introduce the brake bias as well. You can move your brake bias around willy-nilly, I do believe. There's Knox County as I look down the inside of Rangers. I want to get fancy a move there myself, unless you're going to fully commit and going for a tackle, then reap the consequences after. Easily done. We know what physics are like. Shadow Stalker picking up off penalty. If he stays in 8th, he will start on pole for race 2. Luton Town got a little bit of a gap now thanks to that 1.5 penalty. Charlton lost his penalty as well as he's coming through Red Bull Mobile. And RCMB now within the slipstream of Charlton. No car behind him for at least a country mile with Sven. Just got to go his own race. Sometimes slow is fast, and going too fast and wobbly you're out of control. Unless you're on the rumble strips. I can't send me nice one again for a second. Yeah, not quite close enough this time for RCMBE. I should have made it rainy, shouldn't I? You'd have to go full wets. Late on the brakes as well was RCMBE. Standard Liège machine working wonders on the exit of the hairpin. That's pretty tasty indeed. What will come in the next half? Dazzler has still got off. Dazzler's got off a second penalty as well. Giving these out willy-nilly around here today, around this Austrian circuit here at Red Bull. They're just handing them out for fun. Like loyalty cards. Loyalty cards. We should call them red cards. Or a sin bin. We call it a sin bin. Because you got to slow down. He brings you back off the back, or the guy you're chasing in front. Dazzler's been sin binned. We're dubbing it. I'm going to write that down. The sin bin. Penalties are sin bins. Penalties. Sin bin. There you go. Write that down in Bic. And after that, sin bin just brings Dazzler just a little bit off the back. It was only half a second, but enough just to give Rangers a bit of time to contemplate his move around Newcastle United as we're heading up towards Castrol Edge. No move being made yet from Rangers, biding his time. We've got 9 minutes to go of this race. Sven has got an ass full of Rangers. I just realised what that must have sounded like. He's got an ass full of Rangers. Unless you're Canadian, I do apologise. I think that's what they call their mountain folk up there, isn't it? Mountain Rangers or whatever they're called. Who knew? You can't say that from where I am from. Oh, help me. I need help. I need a better job is what I need. Tell you what Genio needs. Ooh, Simbin for Luton Town. How far back? Well, we're in a corner. It's only half a second, but half a second to downshift to keep your foot down, and we will paint it. A couple of half a seconds will bring him into the slip again. 7 and a few minutes left to go with this race, and Fulham Now into the 136s, 136s as well for a tour. What is the Mad Hatter doing? He's got a 136 dead. That time around was a 137.5. Did have the sim bin. And Gino not too far behind either. We'll see what he can do with 7 minutes left of this race. Standard Liège pretty static behind Charlton at the moment. No attack forthcoming as yet. And Sven has a cork in the bottle for Rangers and Notts County. Shadow Stalker is just coming around Red Bull Mobile T9 in this Patronus Selena machine. Had that big penalty earlier on, cost him. He's had a little mistake again as well. A 139, 140, 139, and 142. Unless that's another big penalty. A big Simbin weight for him. Shadow Stalker, and one of these tyres looking like not too bad, lasting a little bit longer than they did around St. Corby, I might add. Gino's got a lot more tyre wear left in his tyres over Luton Town. So Reebok, Nike boots on for those, and chalk as well, must be sponsored by Nike. His mediums are looking pretty tasty, as is Standard Liège in his pursuit of Charlton. Still 1.5. That looks like behind me. I'm no measuring man, but that's what 1.5 looks like. Take my word for it. 20 Sven and the Iceman having a look at each other here. Right, that was Dazzler. I do apologise. Black and white cars. Boys, you need to change these liveries. As Rangers gets that move, signed, sealed, delivered. Will Dazzler pick up a penalty for running wide there on the exit of turn 8? Normally forthcoming, the wider you go off, the more penalty you get. Pretty weird. It's the same round Suzuka as well on some other circuits. The further out wide you go off the track, the bigger the penalty it was. It was right weird how the point system works. How the penalty system works here. You just see on the front of that Notts County machine as well. A few tackles have been coming in. The scuff marks on the side of that car is undeniably roughed up. And I dare say I'll get roughed up just a little bit more with the Iceman not too far behind him. And Shadow Stalker running at only 8 but pole for race 2. And then Luton Town still maintaining that gap over Fulham. And not too far, well I say not too far behind is Charlton, but yeah, dropped off just a little bit. And Standard Liège look like they are gaining. Gaining. They've 4 and a bit minutes left to go. Still gonna be, and we have got the reverse grid, like I said, coming up. Should be pretty decent, pretty tasty. And we'll watch out for Luton Town and Fulham as well, making their way through. They did it last time. Don't know how they do it. So if I try stuff like that, it probably won't work for me. I'll probably end up in an edge row somewhere, screaming out me. I'm upside down, I can't breathe. That would just be my luck. That's this gap looking. We are, yeah, it's a good second and a half that gap. Battered the curb over. We're down a 3rd gear there through the Castrol edge. I like 2nd gear myself. Keep the revs pretty high and flat. Keep the car planted myself. Blue sector though, it's personal best. Oh, a little squeamish on the getting out of that. Just like the front tyres just scrubbed across the tarmac just a little bit. Not bringing him any closer towards Charlton. Dazzler, Notts County still under pressure from Rangers. Rangers, I mean, just shows you how well these drivers have come on, because Aldo is a triple champion in his own right in the GT3s. He's won GT4 races as well, but not like that again. Whatever chance he had of passing Notts County now is surely out the window. He's bigging him up and he mugged me off. Don't do it again, Mr. Thompson. Don't do it again. Where's your Maggie logo? Are you not running it on there? Or have I not seen it? Your #1 fan. No, don't say it. If I've got it in the liveries, I'll send it over to you. I'm sure I have. Shadow Stalker, while we're now, we're still back into the 139s. Good going on your debut in the Premier League. Just need to know what Team Shadow Stalker. Oh god! Highly unprofessional. I've been up since half 3, so I do apologise. Yeah, if anyone knows what team he was running for, please let me know, unless he was just in for the crack. Good on this points out. Taking big points as well will be mad at as a minute. He's sitting on 26 points. Point for the fastest lap and a win. Unless Fulham have got anything to say about that. Don't think you are. I think these two are a bit closer than Fulham and Luton Town are right now. So if anyone make a move, it's got to be RCMBE if he wants a podium. Keep that podium streak going. Where are you next week, boys? The first 7 for pens. We will come up with many names as we go on in the season. Oh damn! Sven and Dazzler have second penalties. And gone. Oh, Aldo's got 1.5 as well. Chalk's got half a second, and RCMB got a sensational run on the exit of Red Bull Mobile, and it looks like he has got that move done. Side seal delivered in towards Castro Edge. Did that blink or miss something? Chalk's got half a second penalty. It's not going to aid his podium hunt right now. They say that will be over. Sven is Sven, and Dazzler got rid of their penalties. Ice on 1.5. Shadow Stalker is not too far back. And that's up, still leading the way. The final lap, 13 laps in 20 minutes around here this evening. Red Bull Ring here in Austria. The Dutchman, Max Verstappen, the 3-time world champion. Shadow Stalker has finished in 8th place. Well done, Shadow. In not bad times, 139s, a few penalties, a few wines. It is what it is, you know. So what happens? RCMBE has dropped a nugget to the Chalk, but Chalk will lose a nugget back to RCMBE if he gets this stays right under the gearbox. Keep an eye on the front two. We've got 2 corners left to go. It's going to be Luton Town taking a victory as well. There goes at half a second, and the overspeed for RCMB gets that move done. But Luton Town will be taking a victory here this evening here at the Red Bull Ring. Congratulations to Luton Town in the Premier League getting a victory. Second place for Fulham. RCMBE will keep that run going. He's in 3rd. Charlton in 4th. Dazzler under fire from Sven is Sven. Rounds the final corner, will come home in 5th place. Not too bad at all. And the Iceman will come home in 7th place. Was looking a bit, was hoping for a bit more from the Iceman. What would have been? Now I've got to write all these down before it cuts off. So we have got Luton Town taking a victory, and fastest lap as well, so that's 26 points for Luton Town. And Fulham again on the podium, as is Standard Liège. Then we have Charlton. That's not counting. Newcastle. And then Shadow. Bowling team. Oh. 26. 6. Let's go get race 2. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Was a good race. Was a good race. Running around in 2x2, as it was called by Noah. My collection. Lego Mario. Red Bull ring. So, if I'm not wrong, either Rangers paid a blinder and didn't want to push. I thought, you know what, I'll push in race 2. Because we'll be starting in 2nd place, just behind Shadow Stalker. Which will be pretty decent. So, we'll just bring it up for you now. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Shadow Stalker will start on pole position alongside Aldo, the Flying Scotsman. Sven in the Newcastle machine will be 3rd, Notts County 4th, Charlton in 5th, Standard Liège 6th, Fulham in 7th, and Luton Town in 8th. These will be the 4 to watch out for, but the two to watch out for will be these 2 within the space of a lap. Dare say there may be a few moves made under braking, but let's find out, see how they got on. Everybody should be on the racing odds and all, which is good to know. The Shadow Stalker got away brilliantly there. Still in front from what I can see there. A little later on the brakes as Rangers, but not forcing the issue too much. Will tuck in, as will Sven and Dazzler. The Conga as aligned, and we're already 3 wide at the back with Standard Liège, Luton Town, and just a little off Fulham as well, who tucked under the rear wing of Charlton. Now pulls it out wide down into Remus turn 2. Little door rub. Luton Town barging away through as well. Taking it out wide was RCMB. Pass off the track. And office and all that. Out of all that, door rubbing and touching, it was Charlton who picked up the half a second penalty. Gone from 4th down to 8th in the half a second. Said thank you very much, and that is Mada and Giovinio. Told you already, 4th and 5th. Aldo on the outside of a defending Team Shadow. Noah's got the inside line. Can force Rangers a little bit wide, but playing the team game, shall we say, and not forcing the issues like the Elmin Rose. And down to 2nd place now. I've just invited Sven and Newcastle, Notts County, onto the back of him. Let them work for it, mate. Let them work for it. Rangers then leading the way for the first time this season. Leading the way good. I've just seen that a little bit late on as well. Both Fulham and Luton already getting their moves done within the opening lap. They have gone from 7th and 8th up to 3rd and 4th. Really phenomenal. And still all to play for. Who was that? Standard Liège on Notts County having a cheeky little look. There's a chalk half second in another half a second. Iceman having a look at Sven down the inside into Rima, turn 2. Having a look as well. Nowhere to go for Newcastle United. A little tackle from behind. Just bump Rangers along. Fulham now. But just a watching brief there. Kept it nice and clean. Got a good exit out of Remus. Now having a look on the defensive Newcastle. Defended well, pretty Newcastle. Got a good defence, not too bad at all. As they get it on the gravel. That's a racing incident for me. Powered out on the gravel. Hit the side of Rangers. A little bit of a love tap. To be fair, kept him straight. And there's a war room just to prove it as well. So Eugenio, the manager of Fulham, must be absolutely licking his lips right now. Within the space of a lap and a half. From 8th, 7th, now 2nd and 3rd. Let the rivalry commence. Fulham versus Rangers versus Luton Town. Wow. And that is Rangers running it out wide. Is he going to get a penalty for that? I dare say he might do. And if not there, it'll be there. All for, wow, 1.5. He must be praying or spitting feathers in that helmet. There's the 2 protagonists now, 1 and 2, and a little door rubber as well from the pit on the way through. Another run wide from Marata. Season take 1st place. Remember, 20 minutes on these racing odds. Might last a good 17 minutes depending, but they've pushed their way through. They've got them back up to first and second. Now, if we're sharing the spoils, it's just going to be a matter of who wants it the most. And Sven not too far behind now, joining in the fight. Ario's got that 1.5 RCMBE, having a look down the inside. You can defend all you like with the penalty. You can defend all you like. Dazzler on the back as well. He's not counting machine. Chalk is in 7th. And Jesus Christ, 2.5. That is a long sin bin. He must have gone and got a drink or something. He must have nipped to the hotel up the road there and got a drink. That's how far off track he went to pick up a 2.5. Where would you pick that up from? You can't accumulate that much, surely. In the space, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 corners. 2.5 seconds. That's a proper slowdown, lad. That is. That's a proper slowdown. Luton all under the gearbox of Fulham. No, I was barred these two. First time I had these two racing in the Premier League was around Dragon Trail Seaside, and as we come up to the offside trap, shall we say, the chicane of death for those that don't know, side by side through it, these pair, synchronised driving. It was phenomenal. Best racing I've ever seen. The GT Sport anyway, it was phenomenal. I even did a live replay of that race because it was brilliant. It really was good. So I enjoyed it. Just how far back now is Standard Liège. About 1.5, 1.6 shall we say. And nowhere to go for Luton Town. Evo's got the apex all in there as well, but Fulham left it a little bit wide. No apex turn speed for. Went for pace over quality, shall we say. Wide again is Fulham. Gaining just that little bit more. That is looking good as well for Luton Town. Good turn of speed on the exit there of turn 6. I'll try and force it down the inside of Rin. Let's go all on the brakes. Fulham forward about it. Get it up. Bit of bump and run as well. And Luton Town into first place. Vino. Marcy MBE. My M2 is scrapping. It's just going to invite Standard Liège onto the rear wing of those pair. Sven is in a dogfight with Notts County, who fires it down the inside of turn 1. It looks like Newcastle United not giving it up easy either. Wants to be paid a favour. The Iceman versus his teammate in his team member in the DSC, DMK. We're a team of many names, but no teammates in the Premier League. None at all. It's all out warfare. No holds barred. We are now, literally, East League now, a team that I play for and assistant manage. We have gone and started the season with now 3 games unbeaten so far. I put a post on our Facebook page going 100% record intact, and because we play on a 3G pitch, 5G, whatever you want to call it, in a cage, I put welcome to the cell, enter at your own risk. Bigging up the boys as you do. You know, it's pretty funny to be fair. East League Vets Football on the Facebook is where you'll start seeing live football on Sundays when I'm not playing. I'll live stream the matches on there as well. It'll be pretty cool. Looking forward to that. I'm not commentating though. We're just going to watch it and never chat and talk and all that as you do. I don't run the line either. I don't get out of bed to run the line, as we have no linesman here as well this evening. So just my eyes and their eyes and a very trusted bench, shall we say. As you can see there in the pit crew, that is the pit lane. The benches looking pretty well behaved. And a wobble there was the Chalk having a look at Rangers. Not quite getting that move done either. Look, no slant itself, he is pretty decent around this circuit, whether it's car and track or car and track driver combination. You know, it's not quite a Trophy McGann that we used to race around here, but we used to racing around here. This car is new. Nobody knew what car it was getting until the league was made. So yeah, it's all new to everybody at the moment, and not too far, hanging on pretty well is Shadow Stalker right now. So a few sim bins wouldn't go amiss, or a few late tackles would help him out real well. And that is RCMBE has caught the fight in Fulham. But the match of the day, shall we say, in Luton Town and Fulham, is now just a bystander in the background of these two. Come and join the fray. Now what does Dino do? Does he rely on the slipstream of Luton Town to keep him out of trouble? Or does he let RCMBE through and hopefully drag him past Luton Town? Because RCMBE 2 is looking a lot quicker at the moment on the circuit. He's looking a lot quicker. He's catching really quick as well. And he has got the fastest lap of 1:36.967. So, I mean, there's no reason to let him through. You know, you want all the points you can get. We only run this league 6 weeks. So, yep. Would be a good affair. So, we will see. Do you believe the admin of the Iceman Aldo did message me in the chat asking about sorting out a TVT. I did agree to it, and I will have a chat with RA. They are pretty good at handing out TVTs if they have a junior TVT team. As we are not a big group or a big unit like with a DSC, we've only got a few drivers, and some of us now are on iRacing. I think there's only Chalk and Iceman left, and in the DMK on the PlayStation side of things. So yeah, we're all recruiting to a TVT, so if you know anybody who wants to join the DMK for a TVT against Race Asylum, let me know. Let me know. All you've got to do is change your name to either Chalk as his name. Add the game side of the name, make it look proper, you know. Looking pretty good. Can't afford a couple of quid, let me know and I'll post it here. I'll PayPal it, do it myself. I will. So, back through the field we go. Luton Town still leading the race, comfortable in the 137s. 137s as well for Genio. 136ers that time around, and back into the 137s. Nice standard age in this pursuit of better points in the top 3 here at Red Bull Ring. Dazzler is currently 4th. Newcastle in 5th. Chalk now past Rangers into 6th place. He goes. The Iceman is in 7th. And just come out to the start. Finish straight with another half a second penalty. It is Team Shadow. So, looks like Rangers have been fired out the back here. Not having a great time in the old Veyron, because I know he's got better pace than this. So, unless it's car and tyre for Aldo, one may never know. He normally likes a good heavy car to throw about. Used to like racing the GT3 AMG. That was a good car to race in. He used that in the season when he was fighting Martin JL09 for a championship, which we're on Sparty Martin JL09. See Red and take his vengeance out on another driver on circuit. Just being reported and receiving a penalty for it as well, which left it all to do at Catalunya. Yeah, it was all to do, but unfortunately wasn't to be when Aldo became a champion there, GT3 champion. Other than that though, it was a phenomenal season. Other than that one incident, we don't normally get any incidents to talk of really. Normally a great bunch of drivers, very fair, very respectful. When they know if they've done wrong, they will give the place back. Unless you mean you think, okay, I'm just going to carry on. Chalk was showing his nose, He thought about it. A lot later on the brakes of Newcastle as well. A lot later. See the closing speed under braking from Charlton. But I don't know how Sven gets it out there, because it's still quicker than the Chalk on the exit. The Chalk loses a temp or two as well, and it's a purple sector as well, so it's faster than anybody's gone so far. even faster than the fastest lap leader of RCMB2. So let's go Newcastle, let's go. That's currently hanging on as well. Not quite in the 136s, but 137.4 is his fastest lap. RCMB back down in the 137s. I think this quartet may have just settled for just a bit of a rhythm going out, flowing, save the tyres, bit of tyre reserve. And for once, his tyres look like they're going to hold up with just under 6 minutes left to go. As are most of them, to be fair. I haven't seen anybody with a lot of tyres apart from Talk. Probably more or less the same as the leaders, to be honest. But still all to play for. I would have thought he would have lost more tyre area with it being pretty fast and the corners pretty flowing, you know what I mean? You only got down 1 or 2 gears to get the car turned in and on a sixpence, right? But not really arse corners though, are they? More sweeping and just tucking roll rather than hard braking down a second gear and firing it out of the corner. And firing it out of the corner with Sven is Sven on Dazzler. Still going strong. Sven is bringing Charlton with him as well. Is Charlton going to try and fire it? Ooh. That could have been very late. Well defended from Notts County. Well defended indeed. Could have been a lot worse than it looked had he gone off, but he didn't. First, second, and third. All in the line. It's going to be a race of attrition now for these pit. Who wants it the most? Club 100 banner on there, looking pretty mint as well. Pretty mint indeed. Not got much airtime as Atta so far in his lonely place up front by 1.3 seconds. I'm not sure if it was Brucey that was on who did a NASCAR league, or was that Beyond Driven. I'm not sure. But I want to do on no different game, going back to a different game, iRacing. I want to do a race on there, only 20 minutes or something like that, right? So I can interblend on my film editing kit. I can interblend Days of Thunder with it in with the racing. I think that would be brilliant. Yeah, I'm gonna have a word sort that out as well. That would be really good. And the age getting a little bit closer, but it's the dreaded hairpin as well. Let's get his exit nailed. And looks like he got that one done as well. Is he close enough? Heading down towards turn 3. Not quite sure if he is close enough. But Genio has got an half a second penalty from coming out of Remus. Bided time, just got to stand in that rear wing. That's all you've got to do. That is all you've got to do. Get this move done. Need to be closer than that. Closer than that. Keep going. I don't know if it's just me, but when you see cars going through certain belt of the circuit or on the corners, you can see the aero, the wind off the aero. Might be just me. I am meant to wear glasses, but I don't. And is RCMB getting that move done? No. Fulham going defensive and still out wide there. Kept it all on the red and whites. So hope we don't get a penalty for that. You know what GT7 is like for penalties. Good for him. Unlucky for us. Survived that. Like I said, just kept it on the red and white. So it was literally on the limit in his defensive moves over RCMB. 18 minutes gone. Chalk up to 4th. Iceman up to 5th. Won't be a bad return as he missed a week, Rangers. That's counting 6. A 1 second penalty for Newcastle United. That's a big sin bin. Not too far in front though is Iceman. So any mistakes are welcome. That's how close they are, from 4th down to 7th place. Not too bad at all. Everybody's got the right boots on this time. And looking good here at Red Bull Ring GP. Looking very good indeed. Into the last minute of this race. Not sure how many will get across the line before this minute's up. But it's been entertaining nonetheless. I can't for the life of me think where they are next week. But we shall have a look once this race is done. Nice to see a couple of new faces in at St. Corbin. Boosie Collins picking up the team of Celtic manager. And then we have got Team Shadow down there in 8th place as well. Not a slouch though, being in 8th place. Not a slouch at all. Final lap for them three. Is Aldo going to get another lap? Dare say he will in the Rangers machine. Chalk will get another lap. Dazzler will definitely get another lap. Sven will get another lap. It's the final lap for them then. I don't know if Team Shadow is going to get one, but it looks like he's going to finish there in 8th place. Fortunately. But a good return on a debut in the Veyron Group 4 Premier League, brought to you by DSC. And it is final lap. 13 of them, and he has come from the back of the pack within 2 laps already into the top 4. Yep, it's confirmed. Team Shadow finished in 8th place, but barring any mistakes, it looks like Luton have got this one in the bag. On the night, if he holds that there, it would have been 51 points for the evening. Not a bad order of points here at Red Bull Ring GP. Gino missing all the apex, taking a late cutback on the red and whites there. Not sure how much faster that is, but it's a purple sector from Gino as well. He's pushing on, but not going to be enough. Just not going to be enough. Standard Liège as well in the background there in 3rd place. Not going to be enough for him either. That looks like the same 3 from the last race are going to be the same 3 again in another week. This is run every Sunday. Congratulations to Luton Town, Fulham and Standard Liège coming home 1st, 2nd and 3rd again. That's the same result as the first race. Charlton coming home in 4th, Rangers in 5th, County in 6th, and Newcastle United there in 7th place. Believe it or not, that's the same result as the first race. As I said, Luton Town getting the double on the evening. Fantastic result. Fulham taking 2nd, Standard Liège taking the final step on the podium as well. And then Charlton, yeah. Can't it? That's the same. Newcastle. This can't be right, surely. That is, as corny as this sounds, right? I'm just going to go and check, because that is a mirror image of race 1. Now I have wrote it down. Go to my collection. Did do that one. I'm going to fast forward to the end, because we just watched Aldo's stream, and I'm not stupid. No. Oh, we did. It is. It's exactly the same. Apart from yep. Two, three. That's mythical, that isn't it? You couldn't get that. You couldn't. You couldn't write that. One car as just double checking because I don't believe it. I am double checking. I've just watched both races. And I know I've just watched both races because I've seen Luton and Fulham come from the back of the grid. Either I've had a brain fart or a memory lapse, but I like to be sure. Get it started and fire it all the way up like that. One, two, three, four, five. Yours. Yeah. Literally one change in the finish is between Kante and Newcastle. That was the only change. How mad is that? So now I add all the teams together. And you don't want to see that. Put that there. We'll put that there. And now I'm going to do the table. And now we'll get it posted tomorrow. I'm going to leave it there like that. Don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. But that was good racing. This is the Premier League brought by the DSC. If you enjoyed it, hit that like and subscribe for me. I really appreciate it. If you want to get involved, head over to DSC Racing on Facebook. And you need liveries making or like that, we can do that for you. That's not an issue. There's always a boys there to help you out willy-nilly where we can. Always good fun. And you've just seen what the racing standards like. The racing is there. Fairly good is what it is. Get involved. Sunday nights we are live with the Tanzo GR86 leagues. That is going into season 7 as well as season 6 even. Open beta, what's that? Beta open beta now. Oh, is it? Oh, you know what? I tried playing it the other day and I was like, oh no. Not doing it, I'm not doing it. But yeah, want to get involved in the Prem? DMK DK10 on Facebook Messenger. DSC on Facebook.